Hello, my friends. This is the I from Ziggy and I. Just relaxing with one more cup of coffee before I go down to the strip and find me a new shirt for this year's Back to the Bricks. But I had time. I watched Miss Vicky this morning. I had time to watch a couple of little Sarasota Tims. My, he's back at McDonald's getting the zing and the cowboy coffee. Biscuit for T-Bucket also. I listened to his spewing about different stuff, and he pulls out and says, remember, don't watch the news, but I've been watching a little bit. You can watch it for a little bit until the lies start, then you just flip off it. He talks about how he's got one more antibiotic, one more dose of them or whatever. Then he's free to eat whatever the heck he wants. But he's not gonna, he says. Oh, we don't believe that. No way. There's no way that I believe that. You guys probably don't either. And he goes on and on about being a minimalist and how you have so much life lived, live life to the fullest. He retired at 62. He's on that again. He said he only knows 3 people. He's only met 3 people that ever waited till after 62. Well, that cat must not get out much, because I know a lot of people that waited till after 62. And I'm going to, that's for sure. Well, I already did. I'll be 64 November 30th. But anyways, he's talking about his same old stuff. Going on and on about that. Gotta give your stuff up. You don't need all that stuff. Gotta be a minimalist like him. A minimalist like him. That is just ridiculous. I don't think he's a minimalist. I think he just wants everybody else to be. To believe that stuff. And he tells you about don't go to the doctors. That's the 3rd leading cause of death. Well, they saved your ass, didn't they? Or did they? We don't know. But again, I hope Johnny Vegas is alright. We can only go by what he's telling us. Hope he's alright. I don't want nobody to be ill. And what else did he talk about in that video? It was the same old stuff. It didn't matter. He's messing with the lady at the drive-thru. Give me a zing. Give me a cowboy coffee. His gizzards must be gizzarding now. Is that right? Gizzarding? Yeah, his gizzards must be gizzarding again. Anyways, planning my day. Oh, then he went to the car wash. Talking about how clean his truck is. Well, I tell you what, he needs to clean the inside of it out. It looks like he lives in it. Talks about how he likes to keep it clean, but do you see the inside? Looks like my son's bedroom when he was a little kid. I'd always be on his ass about it. I used to tell my son, that's how people get rats. They don't keep the bedroom clean. Clean his bedroom up. But he's a good kid. And I'm going. In that last part of my vacation, it's me and him golfing. Going to the cruise, the main event on Saturday. Then we're golfing. He's going to take the weekend off. His family's taking off for Disney tomorrow. They go about 2-3 times a year. My grandkids, his other grandparents, they got one of them things down there where they can just go a couple times a year. But that's great for the kids. Don't know how much I'd like it, but that's good for the kids. And they enjoy going. So my son's going to be bacheloring it this weekend, so we're going to hang out, have some dinner, golf, go to the car show. Wanted to get the Corvette out there Friday. That used to be my Corvette, and I gave it to my son, but we ended up selling it to his father-in-law. But he told him he could take it. My son's nervous about taking it. I said, take it. We'll have a good time. But anyway, he's at the car wash and he's going to bring up these tires he's got again. Well, these tires are junk. I hate to say it, they're junk. He's going to take one trip out west, and that's going to be it. That'll be it. They'll be wore out like he is, him and his gizzards. And I was going to tell him, Sarasota Tim, if you're watching, let me show you what you need to do. You need to get out there and get you a nice quality set of tires. They can't forget to turn that water off right there. This dry weather we've been having just evaporated the water down about ½ inch. Been 2 weeks. We've had a little rain, but just a little bit, and then the humidity's gone. So I love that. I was out here setting this morning. I like to plan my thoughts for you. But anyway, Sarasota Tim, let me show you these tires. These are Goodyears. Goodyear Wrangler. Now they're 5 years old. I'm getting ready to get me a new set for a deer camp. But I know they're 5 years old. I bought them 5 years ago in September, just before I went hunting. A little wore down, but you ain't gonna get 5 years out of that. Got my car all cleaned up. And even on this, these tires are gonna be 6 years old. This car's a 2019. Goodyears. Full of tread. Full of tread. Granted, I don't drive it as a daily or nothing, but they're in good shape. Oh, if you can see them front ones. Anyways, they're in good shape. But anyways, it's like everything else. You take care of your vehicles, they'll take care of you. That vacuum right there, that's just for the car and the truck. I got cheaper ones that I use outside. They're Ridgets too, but gotta have a nice looking one for the car and the truck. But you take care of your shit, man. It'll take care of you. But anyways, you see what that water level is. I'm gonna go shut that off. That's good. I like to keep it. Oh, and Ziggy got some fresh parsley out of his little garden this morning. But I don't know, Sarasota Tim, he's not gonna change. But I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta get ready to get I'm coming back here, probably hang out back after I get my new shirt for an hour or two. Probably be up, get my spot about 3:30, because you gotta get your spot early, or you don't get the spot you want. But I've already had plenty of calls this morning where other people's gonna be, and there's this couple private, even my barber shop's on that main drag. Told me to park my shit right there, right out front. I have permission, so I think I know where I'm gonna go. But sometimes I move around when people call, but once you get your spot, and if you lose it, you're shit out of luck. So that's it for now, everybody. I'll talk to you guys later. This is the Eye from Ziggy and I'm out of here.